You like being right there? Yeah. Hello, my lovelies. Hello, my Nesmaniacs, and welcome to day 5 of VEDA. And today, as you can see, we have a special guest. This is my darling cousin. What's your name? Yes. So today I will be talking about just topics that are trending or things that I saw on Twitter that were interesting, or at least that was my plan. And then as it turned out, it's a lot of really terrible stuff, a lot of really negative stuff happening. And so I really only have like 2 or 3 things that I felt okay with talking about. And that's even good because, as you all know, the more things I plan to talk about, the longer this video is going to be, the more tired and stressed out I'm going to be, the later the videos are going to be. Maybe you guys are just finding this out and I'm telling you now. It doesn't matter. 2 or 3 things. I'm funny? Yeah. Thank you. Can I get a kiss? Thank you. So the first story has to do with a rapper. Apparently that's what he does, allegedly. I've never heard any of... No, I think I've heard one named Versace. Okay, cool. Or I've heard that he has one named Versace. I think I've heard it somewhere about the place. Either way, it doesn't matter. Ma'am? What are you doing? Are you misbehaving? No. You behaving yourself? Yeah. You promise? Yeah. Okay. Some lady, some woman, some young woman, I don't even know if she's an adult yet, but she's on Twitter and she tweeted something about nobody caring about him. I'm not going to put screen caps of the tweets just because I don't know yet where I stand in terms of, I don't really want anybody coming for me and being upset, and then I also don't want to give myself extra. But either way, she said she said something about it being funny because nobody cares about him, or it being funny that he thinks anybody cares about him. And apparently that really hit him. That really hit him hard. And he came at her and he was cussing her smooth out. He quote replied and cussed her all the way out, as one does apparently. And then he used nappy as an insult. And of course everybody came in a cape and they were trying to be like, why is it an insult if your hair is nappy, blah blah blah, ignoring context. If I say, girl, your hair is so nappy, I love it, versus you better shut up, you don't know nothing, you nappy headed. Y'all can't see the difference? So people started coming in and talking about how this is what happens when non-black people of color, is he even a person of color? I guess when non-black people of color get, welcomed into black spaces and we don't vet them or whatever that is because they're anti-black. And as we know, anti-blackness is everywhere. So when people came out with this and used it as a critique, it started being a whole thing of, but he is black, is he not? And he's talking about how his mom's black and his children are black and his first wife or his wife was black. The thing about that's a big issue for me and a red flag is, so then if I'm a black woman and I come at a next black woman and I insult her, and my insults have nothing to do with her personality or her actions, it has to do solely with the fact that she is black and has black hair, then it's okay. What's even the point? What's the point of going for those receipts? Those receipts that don't necessarily prove things one way or another, because I believe people are saying, he's from here in Africa and blah blah blah. Not all not all Africans are black. Because what we are discussing here has to do with what he said, the intent, which let's not play, let's not act like he was trying to be sweet, okay? And the impact. The impact matters more than the intent, but the intent doesn't have him looking any better in this case. And I'm just like, what the hell is y'all's problem? But I'm not even going to go any further into this. My girl Tichina Arnold, she put him right in his place. She gave him the clap back for the ages, okay? And I'm going to link that below. She went on his Insta when he tried it, when he absolutely tried it, and she let him know, no, baby, I'm not the 1, I'm not the 2, I'm not the 3 either. My next story has to do with Kendall Jenner. Now, she did a Pepsi ad, which I don't know if you guys have heard about or not. She was the spokesperson or the face or whatever for this Pepsi ad, that got a lot of backlash, and it got removed. The ad got dropped by Pepsi in less than 24 hours because of all the noise that was made on Twitter. Now, for me, I'm not even going into the politics of it and what made it trash and how tone deaf and insensitive it was, because I genuinely believe that these companies, these publications, big businesses, whatever it is, every time something like this happens when they're tone deaf, I don't think it's, because they need more black people or they need more awareness or they need to learn about diversity and whatever. They know. I think they intend to profit off of the outrage. They intend to profit off of controversy and scandal, and they don't care about hurting our feelings. We just haven't yet learned how to just ignore them. And then it's a weird thing because it's a balance of deciding when do you acknowledge the thing so it doesn't continue, because this ends up turning into real life violence. We are suffering, we are dying every day because people have these trash attitudes. But then also we can't take up every battle. We can't take up every cause, every misstep, every misdeed, because racism is that embedded in culture all over the world. Anti-blackness it runs so deep. But anyways, my issue, as I said, isn't that. So I'm going to try and link to a tweet that has the video, but what are you doing? Yeah, I'm going to try and link to a tweet that, what are you showing them? Okay, you like it? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try and link to a tweet that has the video, but I want to focus on a very particular section. So in this video, let me try and sum it up. There is a protest happening. It's vague, but there's a protest happening. You're seeing all sorts of races, all sorts of kinds of people. So you're seeing all sorts of people of color. There's white people in the mix, but it's noticeable that there are people of color, right? Because Kendall comes in as the white woman who sees something happening, and she decides to get to work or join the protest or something. She's gonna solve it, whatever the issue is. She goes out, she rips her wig off, she wipes her lipstick off, and she goes into the protest. She takes up a Pepsi and she goes and hands it to a cop. He drinks it, he looks at his friends, and everybody rejoices, all is well, all is fine. Everybody was like, great, racism is solved. And whatever. The jokes, honestly, the jokes that came from this, gold. Y'all, you guys need to be on Twitter if you're not. Unless you're my mom. Mom, you're still not allowed on Twitter. I'm serious. No. But everybody else, you can be on. As a matter, just wait until Twitter people like share it on Facebook or go on YouTube, just to be safe. Just let's keep it how it is. But yeah, so cute. I'm so cute. Yeah. Thank you. Mwah. Yeah. What happened? Can I finish my video? You want to see who came? Okay, later. Love you. Right, I don't even remember where I was. Right, so, okay, cool. Everybody took it and said it was an insult to the Black Lives Matter movement and all of that. Some people were like, Black Lives Matter is not the only movement that has protesting and walks and marches and all of that. You come back? Some made, the valid point that Black Lives Matter is not the only movement that has marches and walks and all of that. Great, but we know what climate we're in right now. Let's not do this devil's advocate thing or whatever, but fine, cool. Even if you want to do that, what issue has ever been solved by just handing soda? I mean, not even thirst, because if you're thirsty, drink water or drink something else that's healthy. But that's not my problem. Like I've been saying, my problem is that moment where Kendall, for whatever reason, first of all, I don't know why she felt like she needed to remove her lipstick. How was it impeding you? How? I don't know what cause requires you to take off your lipstick. Were you at boot camp? What was that supposed to be? You're so moved that you're like, oh no, girl, I'm getting rid of everything. When did she change and whatever? Well, my thing is, okay, let me just get to it. I know you guys are like, what? Or maybe that's just me. Anyways, my thing is, who taught you, Kendall? Who told you it was okay to wipe lipstick off with the back of your hand? Why? What is that? What? You don't got baby wipes? You don't got, or just wipes? You don't got makeup wipes? You don't have some oil to rub on and then wipe it off properly? You don't got some soap? What is that? I'm so glad this ad got pulled because, oh my goodness, people are going to be looking at this, especially children. And you know they're impressionable, but also adults are. But that's why I said people. They're going to look at this and think that it's okay. That it's okay to do that, to remove your lipstick. Like, what is that? Is that what you're teaching them, Chris? I know you're teaching them better. I know at least Kim is teaching them better. So what exactly is going on? What kind of message were you guys saying? Who pitched this? Who thought this was okay? Who thought that part particularly was okay? I need answers. I don't. Keep it. I'm glad the ad got pulled, and I don't ever want to see anything like this again. And finally, because I'm wrapping this up, or I'm trying to, I tried to look at the trending topics, and I saw a lot of names, a lot of names. I have no idea who all these men are. I'm assuming that they're white men. I'm assuming that I do not care about them. Oh no, I don't have to assume that. It's fact. I do not care, so I didn't even tap on them. But I saw Thursday thoughts trending, and I laughed because are your thoughts different on Thursday? Are they different from your thoughts on Wednesday or on Friday? I don't know. I get Monday motivation. You know, it's because it's the beginning of the week and you're trying to be positive because, you know, people hate Mondays or whatever. But okay, cool. It's also an alliteration, and I absolutely get it because I wanted to call this, what did I have it in my head? I wanted to call this Twitter Thoughts Thursdays. But then I was like, can you say that 3 times fast? And then I went, girl, please stop. Just because I need control. I need to be reined in. So, you know, I love an illustration. You know, I love me a pun. I love playing on the words, play with the words, play in the words. So I'm not going to act up. I'm not going to front. But, I still chuckled. Let's act like I chuckled because I was like, great minds think alike or something like that. Anyways, I didn't see anything on it that was special that I felt like talking about because when I hear about Thursdays and I'm trying to think about how Thursdays are different from any other day, I'm thinking about Shondaland, you know, TGIT, thank God it's Thursday because we have Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder, and is there a new one that was added to the mix? I'm not sure. Oh, there's Grace, then Scandal, then How to Get Away with Murder. But I'm so behind on all of those that I can't even add anything to that in this regard. So instead, I'm going to leave you with some words from 2 tweets that I saw last night. It was Wednesday, but you know, they're true all the time. And I'm going to call those my Thursday thoughts. And I don't know what space you are in when you're watching this, but I feel like it's always good to give some positive reinforcement and positive affirmations. Is that redundant? To just give some affirmations, to give some love. Because I know that when I saw it, I felt it, and I'm never going to feel like, it's whatever. Yeah, the point is, I hope that this reaches you if you need it, and I hope that you keep it for when you do, if you don't need it right now. So this was from somebody that I follow on Twitter. I'm going to link them below in case you want to see. She said she got it from a guided meditation by Sarah Blondin. I believe you can go get that on your phone, like maybe in your app store or something. I haven't checked yet. I'm gonna check after this video, and I'm gonna put a caption somewhere here to say whether or not you can, if I can find it. But I just thought the words were beautiful, like I said, and I'm gonna read them to you guys now. The first one is, you are loved in all of your various stages. And that is so important to keep, to know, to feel. I know, especially for me, because it's very easy to think that it's only the sides of you that get celebrated by others, or even, you know, by yourself, that's worthy of love. And all of you is worthy of love. And I'm actually going to add another one. Yeah, I'm actually going to add another one. And it's fine because then it's 3. It still starts with T. When you are down, you deserve more love, not less. Because how many times do we beat up on ourselves when we're down? All the time. It's crazy. It's as if we're all masochists and we feel like we're not suffering enough, so we have to increase it, and we have to be like, you deserve this, you deserve all this negativity, and you only deserve negativity. And it's really a trash cycle, and I just want us to maintain that, to hold that down. Write that down somewhere, put it where you can see it, where you always have access to it, even when you won't necessarily check for it, because you never know when it will come in handy. And the final one that I'm going to share is, give yourself permission to be in all of the places you are without judgment. And let me tell you how important that is. It is so important to own all of you, even when you're working on it, even when you're trying to improve or fix it. Those words mean the same thing, but you know what I mean. Even when you are trying to improve something, or when you're thinking about it, it is still important, and it's actually more efficient. It works better for you if you don't judge yourself. Because let me tell you about judging yourself and feeling guilt and feeling shame, and how much that keeps you from progressing, how much that holds you back. It is so important to know that your feelings are valid, and even if you have feelings that don't make sense, own them. They're still yours. What matters next is how are you going to act on them, and that's when you work to be who you want to be. But even if you slip up, know that we all do that. We all do it, and while you're still here, you can try again. You can try to be better. I read it, I heard it, I saw it somewhere where a way in which people were able to deal with past mistakes, to not have regrets, is to say you did the best you could at the time. You did the best. And even if you did not, if something else impacted you and you then went off and you knew better but you didn't do better, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself and do better next time. That's all you can do. Because when you're stressing over the past in a certain way, that won't change it. You have to process it in a way that allows you to do better in the future. You have to process it in a way that allows you to live in your present in the best way that you can. Those are my thoughts, along with those thoughts. I hope they were helpful to you. I hope you're having a good Thursday. I hope you have a good weekend. I hope you have a great rest of April. I will see you guys next video. Remember to hit that thumbs up. Share this everywhere. Subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much for watching. And I will. Did I just say see you next video already? Wow. It's crazy. It's like I don't listen to myself. Anyways. See you next video, Nasmaniacs. Mwah. So you want to sit? Yeah. Alright. Okay. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Did you fart?
Yes.
Oh my god. So... what are the two things that I plan to talk about? I plan to talk about she really summed it up perfectly. She put him right in his place. But for all the laughing for all the chuckling that I wanted to do about Thursday Thoughts, I can't hate, because I really wanted to call this Thursday Twitter Thoughts. Twitter Thought Thursdays. Is that Twitter Thoughts? Twitter Thoughts. I wanted to call it something that had 3 T's in it. I think it was Twitter Thoughts Thursday. So, you know, I love it. I'm so glad I didn't name this like Talk Thursdays or something, because I'm having a weird speech issue. But I have that all the time.